This podcast contains mature language. Listener discretion is advised.
Previously on The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Our heroes, Val, Grenton, and Kismet, began their attack on the Red Brand's hideout below the ruins of Tresender Manor, hoping to free the town from the thugs and end the reign of the mysterious figure known only as the Glass Staff. Shortly after entering the cellars, they were attacked by the Red Brand's guards. Dispatching them quickly, they continued on exploring the complex, finding it trapped and protected. After a harrowing standoff, they discovered a townswoman named Myrna and her 2 children. Ensuring their safety, they decided to venture deeper into the Red Brand's lair. House of Crit presents The Lost Mine of Phandelver, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure podcast. Chapter 9, Eyes in the Dark. Okay, where we left off, you all were debating whether or not to take your last short rest of the day or continue on.
I vote we continue. Break that door and try to keep going.
Is that where everyone looks at me to open the door?
I mean, we can give assistance, right? Trying to kick that door down at the same time?
You can...
I'll try to kick the door in.
You can help him, which grants him advantage on the check.
Okay.
I will check to kick the door through.
Well,
okay.
I got Thief's Tool. Can I just try to unlock?
You can.
Can I listen first? See if I hear anything on the other side?
That's
You go ahead and
cool
press your ear against the door to listen.
Because of listen.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Do it.
That's 19. Perception?
Mm-hmm.
That's 22.
Okay. You do not hear anything beyond the door.
Okay, I try to unlock it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Thieves Tool check. That would be your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
So +2 only. A 6.
All right. You work for a few minutes and you think you got it and just...
Tink.
No. So you try again, think you got it, and then no.
What is this, Morrowind?
And
Yeah, it is.
so you're at it for about 5
It
minutes.
could be because you already broke one of your picks on the other door.
Did I? Oh. Did I? No, this is the first time I try to use them.
And then it doesn't work?
On that door, you tried using it too.
No, I didn't.
I have a key.
He's,
The one that does not work. We already established that.
No.
So you spend about 5 minutes
I was born
on
with this key.
and it's no progress.
I was born with this
Do
key.
you want to keep working at it?
I'll attempt it one more time.
Okay.
Okay.
If you think if you give it another 15 minutes or so, you could probably get it.
Brother, I got this. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
I know what's going to happen, so I start putting my tools away.
Okay.
Do I know which way the door swings? Does it swing in or does it swing out?
The door, you don't see any hinges on this side. You're not quite sure. It's a pretty heavy wooden door.
Okay.
Can I help him
But
do
by
the same
the
thing? Are you
You're guessing that the door hinges are on the other side. You don't see them on this side.
Okay.
going to do what I think you're going to do?
Open the door?
But are you going to do what I think you're going to do?
Probably.
All right, so just like always, we're going to do this?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to try...
So I go over to the door and knock through Eddie. As normal.
And I go here.
You guys gonna give it the old heave-ho?
So,
Val helping Grenton to...
Well, let's see what he wants.
I'm
See if
gonna
he's really going to do what we normally do.
All right.
I'm gonna move back there just in case I have to Eldritch Blast the door.
Okay.
So I'm gonna... There's a knob,
yeah,
I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
simple latch to it.
Okay, so I'm gonna focus and kick as hard as I can at right where the lock, just
So
underneath.
Okay.
remember, you're taller, so kick above the doorknob and I kick right below.
Right.
All right. So you get putting boot to the door?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and give me, since he's helping, this is at advantage, give me an athletics check.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Same. 2 19s.
19.
So that's 25.
Today's gonna be good.
A total of 25.
Total of 25.
You put your foot to it, it starts to give a little bit. Val puts his foot up, you hear it snap a little bit, and you just put everything into it, and it just blows wide open.
Awesome. I found the key.
Inside.
It's painter's tape. All right. It's a room. I think.
Classic DM trick of painter's tape on map.
Yeah.
And inside what you see is a
Broken door.
15 by 15 foot room that has a series of iron bars sectioning off 2/3 of the room. Racks of weapons line the walls in here, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts.
Bag of holding.
And a dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks near where the doors now has just banged up against the
Disguises.
Okay, so I tell Grenton, you still got the key, or do you have the key?
I gave it back to the mom.
She has the
And
key.
she has the key?
Well, she has the ring of keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not going to give it back to us.
Kismet, do you mind?
I'll go ask.
Well, we need to open that.
I'll go ask.
I mean, you could always try and
Go.
pick the lock.
I'll go ask. Because her kid likes me since I saved his life. So I go tell her that.
As I go like this.
So we found another room that has a similar jail cell with a lock. Wait, does it have a lock? We can see in there that there's bars, but
Can I
does it
check
actually
it?
have a lock?
So I can yell at him if he has one.
Does it have a lock, brother?
It has a latch door that looks like it has a lock on it.
Try to open it.
Okay, can I try to unlatch
It
it?
swings open.
I come back in.
Don't worry. We're good, Grenton.
She just sees like this dragonborn come in and hi. All right, never mind.
You're like, one moment.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so I unlatch it.
shiny guy, Mom. I told you about him.
I open it, and but I want to check for traps right at the door area entrance real quick.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I know this is a process, guys. I don't want to get trapped again in another pit.
Twice.
Well, you saw where the pit was and you still fell in.
I found it. 12.
Total of 12. You find nothing that looks like a trap or any spring mechanisms of any kind.
Okay, and what kind of tools or weapons do I see again?
Swords.
You see a series of spears, short swords, long swords, looks like light crossbows, and some quivers
Any
with
javelins?
bolts. There are no javelins in there.
Oh. Damn.
Okay,
Can I
so
throw spears?
I don't think they're the same thing as the javelins.
They're not the same thing as a javelin, but yes, a spear is it's a simple weapon that can be thrown.
Okay, cool.
Does 1d8 piercing damage.
You might want to replenish just one. That won't
Yeah.
get you through.
Yeah. So it might be worth a shot at some point later on.
I go inside,
Okay.
step in a little further. I want to see if there's no maces.
There are no maces in here now.
Okay.
Question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
If what would I need to roll if I did do that? Would that athletics check? If I
To throw a spear, you'd make a ranged attack with it.
Okay.
So in the same way that you make a ranged attack when you throw a javelin.
So I'd roll my attack normal, right?
That would be your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus to make the attack.
So okay, same as a javelin.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then it's a 1d8.
1d8 plus your dex bonus.
Can I have the spear, gentlemen?
I already have one. Go ahead.
Well,
Well,
are
they-
they branded? Like they belong to somebody else?
They don't show any insignias, but there is a pile of 12 of them pushed up against one of the corners.
So if one goes missing, it might be suspicious.
We're raiding them. We're taking people with us.
Oh, I know.
They know we're here, so
Yeah.
take it, replenish whatever you need to do, and
What were you gonna say? Right before I said I was gonna take it, you were like, "Well, wait, hold on."
Just to say that the weapons are splayed out. This is some type of armory that they have set up in here.
Perfect. Not anymore.
no. Okay, so I'll take one light crossbow and the
Okay.
quivers.
All right. There are a total of 8 quivers hanging from little hooks on the wall. Each quiver you suss out contains 20 bolts.
Right.
How many spears are there?
There are a total of 12 spears.
Can I take a couple?
I would say that you could. How many javelins are you also carrying?
4.
carrying 4 javelins. I would say 2 at the most.
That's what I was gonna take us to.
But this would put you you're kind of peaking on what you can carry at this
Okay.
point.
I just wanted to take 2 so I can name them Brittany. And then I have.
And is the other one Spears?
I have Brittany Spears now. The Spears are named Brittany. Sorry. +3, 1d8.
Who is this Brittany you speak about? The light crossbow, would that put me also on my limit if I take the one quiver with the 20?
You just have the mace and the shield, right?
Yes.
Well, the crossbows have a kind of strap that you can hoist that on. The quiver you can attach. You're also, yeah, I'd say you're peaking pretty close. If you find something else small, you could probably carry that as well.
Okay. All right.
All right. While they're loading up in their Kismet, what are you doing?
I'm just hanging back, waiting.
Okay. Yeah, you see them
I don't need anything or
Just-
something.
grabbing and going here.
All right. So, can I look for anything that's not weapons or that looks like more precious, like that costs more, better craftsmanship?
Sure.
Is there armor? Did you mention armor?
There is no armor in here.
Okay.
Um,
No armor in the armory.
Yeah, go ahead and give me one more investigation check to just sort of give the whole room a once over.
Because I'm looking for something more specific, right?
Yeah.
Give it a twice over.
No.
Roll a no.
Roll on no. That's 3.
Total of 3? Okay. No, you don't find anything that looks like it's expertly made, but everything in here is perfectly functional weaponry.
Okay.
There's the cloaks, right?
Yep, there are a series
Red
of
cloaks.
red cloaks hanging
These-
from hooks by the door that you kicked in.
Do these seem to be cloaks that we've seen on the red brands or anybody that we?
You haven't seen anybody wearing these yet.
Okay.
Normally the red brands that you've encountered so far have just had a sash
Right.
that is the same color as these cloaks.
Okay. Should we take?
Yes.
Okay.
We should definitely take those cloaks. Kismet, get over here real quick. And I'm gonna distribute the other 2 cloaks and start
Okay.
putting.
All right, so there's a dozen of them, so you guys just each grab one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys each have one red traveling cloak.
Do we put them on?
Yeah, I actually got an idea. If there's 12, can we give one to this lady and then have her try to get out and escape?
Possibly.
I mean, possibly.
Well, that door was barred shut. The only exit that we know of.
All we have to
Well,
do
I
is
can
go
try.
out there and between 2 people try to open it.
Yeah. I didn't try to open it yet. They just
I
put
mean,
something
we're
heavy on top
literally
of it.
right there. We just ran.
Because I was about to cross here before and go help, because probably 2 of us could lift it up. Because he said it budged when he tried it. It just moved a little.
Can we try that? Get one more cloak, give it to her, and have her escort her to the entrance real quick, and then come back.
Try.
No, again, you can certainly try. If that's
I mean, if
something you're
she's
interested
gonna-
in doing.
Go up through the front door. Why would she need a cloak?
Well, just in case there's other ribbons in the area.
Can we cut the cloaks in half and so they fit the kid too?
You can certainly try.
I mean, that's something you can try.
I think it's just a waste of time and resources to do that.
So just leave them there.
No, I'm saying to cut down the cloaks for the kids.
Oh, okay. So
she's
I was
gonna be
thinking
really
it's just
funny.
her. So since she's an adult, obviously kids wouldn't have a cloak.
No, I know.
If you want to throw and do
It would be hilarious because it wouldn't make any difference because there shouldn't be kids running around a dungeon anyway. So putting them in cloaks wouldn't make any difference. It just looked really funny.
Whee!
Hey, who let these little guys in here?
Start them young.
we look into the pit as we're coming back and we
Halfling
see
red
like
brands.
2
Halfling
kids
red
there
Yeah,
in cloaks. That would be horrible.
Halfling red brands.
perfect.
Huh.
Well, let's see if we can open up the door first
All right, so
before we give them false hope.
okay.
Because imagine, all right, well, hey, we're
How
get you
long
out
are
of
the
here.
spears?
We get there, and then like fooled
The
you.
spear
Back in the
is
cell.
about 6 foot.
So have St. Grenton try to open it, and then
I think that 2 of us, not me because my strength.
Yeah, I mean, it's a full length, like,
Should go
think
over
like
there.
Greek spear.
So
try pushing it open.
there's
if you
ledges
get it
here that
open,
we had to kind of walk
then
past, but
we'll
with
get them and let them
athletic
go.
abilities.
Mm-hmm.
How thick are the
I'm
ledges?
thinking
on
that
each
there's
side?
going to be some people.
They're about a foot or so.
What's the
Like,
thing?
it's enough to scooch along.
If we
Okay.
can open that
How
door
wide are
first,
these?
then come back and let
Each
us.
square is 5 feet.
Right, but how wide
If there's
is the
if
trap
there's someone
itself?
there,
The trap
us
is
three that are already
almost
there,
yeah.
we can take care
with
of
it's
whatever nonsense is
8
out
feet.
there.
Okay.
Okay.
But I would hate to bring her out, cross over the pit.
And then there's no way to open it.
Right. I'm like, okay, well, sorry,
All right.
we dragged you out, gave you false
So
hope.
here's the plan.
Go back in the dungeon.
Right. Risking
That-
it.
That would be shitty.
So Kismet and Kismet decided that Grenton and I, we're gonna go first, try to open it, and then we're gonna backtrack and let Kismet know. So just wait like right here. So we're gonna backtrack.
Okay.
What else is in this room? Anything else that we missed? Just the weaponry?
Yeah, that room is just full of weapon racks and cloaks.
Got it.
So that's it. Now, do we have to roll again? See if we can cross that.
Of course
thing?
we
You've crossed it enough times
That it's
that
just-
you've kind of got it. I would need one more from Grenton.
You've fallen in enough times
Yeah.
to know not to.
Twice? Yeah, I fell twice.
That would be an acrobatics
Grenton?
check to kind of scooch around, or an athletics to jump it.
Let's jump it.
Okay.
Oh god.
Give it a running start.
His athletics is higher.
Fuck. 12.
12. Unfortunately, you come up several feet short.
Okay, see, me paying attention to see if he actually makes it. Can I be like in the lookout?
Make a.
Can he reach out and grab me since he's
Yeah,
there
that's what
waiting?
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
make
say.
a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw will be a 10.
10? I would say a 10 is enough to get to him. I need an athletics check from you to see if you can actually grab him.
Why,
Because he
why did you
weighs-
jump? Why did you jump?
He weighs, I
my-
think, twice as much as you do.
Oh, shh.
And you feel him slip right through your fingers.
Okay.
That's better than being
it's-
taken down.
Ouch.
I hate that
Impact
pit.
for 8
How do we fall
damage.
into the pit 3 times?
Ouch. Question.
Uh-huh.
Just because hindsight's 20/20.
Uh-huh.
Hindsight 20.
You said it was a what to scoot across?
Too bad.
That would have been an
Acrobatics?
acrobatics check.
Which
So
is
what if a
dexterity.
7 got me there?
No.
Oh, no.
All right, exactly. So I would have better chances with rolling a 12 versus a 7.
Yeah, you still fell, so you fell.
Right,
Yep.
exactly. Well, you're like, why did you jump? Because I'm like,
No, that's my character telling Grenton.
Because my
Why
athletics is
did
amazing.
Why did you jump? Ah!
I'm super athletic.
I've never
Not
gotten more
today.
use out of a pit trap before in my life.
If Kismet can jump over it, so can I.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I throw my rope
I
again.
hear the pots of pans go down.
Yeah, you hear this loud bang
What
as he
the hell?
impacts.
Can Captain Slippery Fist pick me back up?
And I just look at him like, seriously, again?
No. No! No!
Well, as soon as
This
I
is
see,
an illusion! I cast minor illusion!
as soon as I see Kismet coming through the door, it wasn't me.
Like, well,
This isn't really happening! Go back in the room!
oh god, that's something.
I never heard of a trap. Trapping
After
someone.
it's been sprung, get people 3 times. That's
Is that? Can we just put a casket on top?
I tried. I asked how
That's
long
right, that's
spears
right.
are. I was like, how long are spears? Only 6 foot.
I've
How
got-
wide is this? It's only 8 feet across.
Okay.
I was gonna put shit across it a long ways.
I try to get Grenton up with a rope.
I tried every
Yeah.
way there was.
with with minimal effort.
Throw me down a rope.
You were able to fish him out again.
Yes.
You know what? I've gotten 3 ticks off of this. I'm more than satisfied with that.
And then rubble just crumbles down and seals the hole forever because of my pots and pans broke everything and now it's all rubble.
No.
Right?
Okay, so
yeah. So you took your 8 damage.
Yes, I did take
And
lots of 8
you
damage.
proceed back to
I
the.
go to the door, check in first before, like I open it, and then see if there's anybody there. Or do I
Okay,
hear
you don't immediately see anybody in this room.
I hope I do.
immediately?
Says that
I hope I
Would
do.
you like to, take a full scan of the room?
Yes.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I perceptionally scan the room as well. Do we go with advantage?
If you're
since we're both
helping
doing it?
him, you give him advantage.
Oh,
But
yes, help
before
him.
he rolls, you would have to normally
Yeah,
tell
so
me.
I already rolled. So
I'm not helping him. I'm looking for myself.
Yeah, that will be
you
So the
helping.
door, are you looking through him because he's taking up the whole door?
You didn't cast invisibility, it was minor illusion.
Yeah, he's standing in the doorway.
I'm over here.
Okay.
Today we're like No!
This is our first day, I swear to God. We've never played
We've
D&D.
never done this before, folks.
Yeah, we've never played
It's a
D&D
5.
before.
It's a 5?
Yeah.
You do not see anybody. You hear just the subtle
That was your-
trickling of water in the cistern.
That was your advantage?
No, you weren't helping, so. And you had to say it before I rolled.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, how about I'm looking around the corner?
I'm
of the
done.
door?
All
I'm
right, so
done.
you walk in.
I took-
After he walks through the door, are you looking around,
I
or
peek around, yeah,
okay?
around him.
You go ahead, and give me a perception check as well.
So I use the one I rolled or roll another
Roll.
one?
No, roll another one.
Yeah. 12?
Okay. All you hear is the subtle water sound, and
Trickling?
you hear the slight clink of Val's armor.
Oh,
Okay.
goody.
I go up all the way.
Okay. You don't see anybody.
Perfect. I go up the stairs. And hey, Grenton, seems clear.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm at the stairs.
It's
Okay, you move up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
I scan the room since this is a good vantage point to see all of this, right? I can see everything here.
Okay, yeah. You look
On the
around, you
top.
don't see anything.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. I'm letting
Are
you.
there any traps?
Would you like to check for traps?
This is like WoW where you eat an apple and then you get some health. Anyway,
Yeah. It's like Wolfenstein where you find that bowl of dog food, you put it in the bullet wound, you're perfectly fine.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Then we get to the cellar door.
Okay. Yeah, and you push on it and you still feel the resistance of something on it.
But then I push on it.
Okay. It's weighted down. It's not freely moving. Are you going to try to
Yeah, I'm gonna try
roll
to-
this open?
I'm
Yes.
gonna help.
Yeah.
Okay. So give me an athletics check with advantage.
18.
18. That is enough. With some effort, you get some of the way there, and then Val comes in and helps you push it the rest of the way, and you can see just now as the doors start to part that there were some parts of the leftover foundation that had been hastily thrown on, making the angle of lift just much more difficult than
Difficult.
expected.
Right.
But you, like I said, you push into it and it just flies open.
And then I stab in case there's anybody there.
Okay, and you find air.
All right, good. That's what I was hoping to find.
I'm like this.
I was hoping to
We
find.
can just look to see
You
if
were
there's
behind me.
anybody there.
No, I stabbed.
All right,
Alright.
so I want to step out this cellar
Okay.
door and start scanning.
Okay, you immediately look out and you see the town. You don't immediately see anybody, but go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
That's 12.
All right, Captain Eyeballs.
All right.
I wanted to look too, but he's like, I'm looking. I'm like, okay.
He's outside.
But yeah, well,
outside.
I wanted to not be outside. I wanted to peek out and like
Anyway.
prairie dog it.
Well, you see Val rush past you.
yeah, I saw that.
And Val,
I wanna
up here,
know.
you don't see any trace of the red brand who escaped. You see a townsfolk much further down on the main street. It looks like they're going to from one building to another, like they're crossing the street at a diagonal. But
Just like a normal regular.
you don't see anything like threatening.
So I'm gonna tell Grenton, go tell Kismet, don't jump the pit. Just yell at him across the pit that they're good to go. Bring him out.
Okay. From here, scanning. Just want to
Okay.
make sure there's no one coming out of weird
You
doors.
still don't see anybody. You don't
Okay.
see anything.
Come down.
And I want to keep a look
Kismet!
like actually
Don't
keep
fall.
my head out.
I
of the
won't
cellar
go
door.
near it.
So you come back into.
Kismet!
Come back a little bit.
Okay.
Yes.
Kismet! This coast is clear. Let's get everybody out of here.
All right.
How are we gonna do this?
Easy. So I'm gonna go back in.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna talk to Mom.
Okay.
I'm like, ma'am, we have a way to get you out of here.
Oh, thank
You
God.
guys are free.
Yeah.
I do need you to unlock yourself since you have the keys.
You pulls
I
out
take a-
her,
I take a
her
step back.
apron pocket and kind of fumbles with it a little bit, but then disengages the lock.
Do you mind if we keep the key? I mean, I'm not there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going. I'm gonna ask her.
That's like
Again, folks, we've never done this before. I promise.
Since you no longer need these, can I have the keys? Because we have to go deeper into wherever this is.
This is really
If you
episode
get
one.
us out of here, absolutely.
So I ask her and the boys to follow me
Okay.
up to the pit.
All right. Yeah. So they follow you.
No,
Look at that, through the magic of television.
no, throw the child across.
I'll catch
Better than
you.
that, I'm gonna tell her, like, ma'am, I'm doing something a little unusual. Okay, I promise you, it will not hurt you or the boys, but just roll with it. Okay.
Go ahead. Give me a persuasion check.
That's an actual 20.
Oh! That was a crit.
So persuasion 24.
24. She goes, okay, I trust you.
Good. So I summon Captain Slippery Fist,
See?
Okay.
and as it comes up, instead of attacking, I'm gonna have him grab on to her, each one in turn, and bring them over to the pit.
Okay. Given that high of a persuasion check, you see the tentacle
She allows
come
this
up
to happen.
She lifts her.
from the out of the pit trap, and all of them immediately just freeze.
It's me. I told you, a little unusual.
And given the 10-foot reach that it does have, it wraps all of them together and immediately just deposits them on the other side and then retreats back down. And they're all just standing there like this.
On the other side of the barrier. Can we use them?
I don't think he wants to bring it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say, it happens in just a moment. You can tell that the tentacle is still down in the pit in waiting in case you need it for anything else. But they're just kind of like, what the hell was that?
Pretty cool, right?
And the,
I'm like, go
Give
live.
the kid a high five.
I'm like, go live
And the look is
happy lives.
Yay, this way. Then I scan the room. Do I see anything?
there's still nothing there.
I'm tired of people jumping out, okay?
I'm like,
He got smacked in the face with a club by Clark by not checking the room, so.
She has her arms around the two boys and quickly ushers them out and through. You see them come up behind you, Val, rushing up the stairs. She looks at you and she goes, "Is it safe?"
it's safe. And can I point out through which track to take? That
Main
it's
road.
kind of out of the way of
Oh, the
main
outside.
road.
The
Yep.
She goes, "Okay, yeah, well, we can find our way back from. If I don't know how to thank you. We don't have much. If you survive, I know times are
Thank you.
difficult. My family comes from Thunder Tree. If you happen to find your way there, my father used to run an alchemy shop up there. When I was a little girl, we would help gather reagents. My mother had a necklace that we had to leave behind. It should still be in a lockbox under the floorboards. If you ever find your way up there, it might be worth something at this point. It's the best I could do. That's all we have."
What's and it was Thunder Tree.
Yes, Thunder Tree.
And what's the name of this alchemical store? Or apothecary?
It was, gosh.
It's
I don't.
so
It was
long
just
ago.
my father's shop. We left when I was a little girl. I don't know if I had a name.
I understand, but for now, do you mind if I keep the keys that you had?
I gave them to
Kismet?
To Kismet, yes.
Well, thank you very much. Now, go through there. Be very patient. Don't run. Don't attract attention to yourself. Just be careful.
Okay. Well, thank you. She ushers the boys in. She picks up the smallest one, kind of just shoulder holds him as they kind of scramble over the rubble, and you see them start to move, not running, but kind of at a very swift pace down the dirt path that you three originally followed to get to the manor here.
Okay, so question. The cellar door. Is there any way to lock it from the inside?
Are there handles? I was just about to ask that. Are there handles on the inside?
There is a, basically a 2x4 with two metal rails that it can slide across.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna start closing the cellar doors, and I'm
Okay.
gonna close it so nobody from the outside comes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's locked.
All right. It is notched.
Since there's no other place for me to go over here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have Captain Slippery Fist escort me over the trap as well.
All right. So you are tentacle vaulted over.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, I was like, wait, where was that when I was trying to cross?
Alright, so
You're like, just thought about it.
Okay. So
No.
it is back to you three here in the cellars underneath
All right.
the manor.
So I look over where they close the doors. How is the door? Are the doors barred?
There's a 2x4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see now,
Okay.
Val's just now closing in. There's basically, like I said, kind of a 2x4 that slides onto some rails
Okay.
to latch it shut.
Well, better than using a spear.
I was gonna use a spear. Actually, I was gonna use a short sword. Which also would have worked.
Yeah.
If it had handles.
So now
Well, we can't meta play, so.
I'm not
Okay.
playing. I'm saying.
No, I'm saying personally, knowing.
So what other way have we've not been through?
Was
We've already been in
there
that
was
room.
there a door in that room?
There was not.
Is there anything down here? Is this just an open hallway?
That is solid rock wall right there.
This is solid rock wall?
So
Yeah.
we're missing something.
Okay, so based on the information that we gathered through town with the people that we spoke, this militia is about like 20 people or more, right?
Yes, Sister Gariel informed you that the original militia it was formed out of had 24.
Does this space that we gathered match that like this amount of people could actually be gathering here normally?
So far, you've only found 2 cots down here. I mean, anyone can sleep on floor,
I think
but you also did find a dozen cloaks
Yeah.
in that one room as well.
So I'm also thinking when we were coming on the outside, the manor was kind of big, even though I know it's rubble now. But I think there could be a lot more underneath the manor, since that's what they were using, and we know how many people there are.
like towards that those
Right.
walls and moving forward.
So either in the main part of the entrance or somewhere around the other side, there could be another entrance into somewhere else.
Okay, so
I want to also grab pork.
Okay.
Or we could.
So you fish out another day's worth of rations
Yeah.
of salted pork.
Days worth of salted pork.
We could always check, like, this back wall over here, see if there's anything hidden. We didn't check any of the walls for
So let's
secret
play.
walls or traps or.
Let's split up.
let's. Grenton's going over there to those barrels. He said. You said you were going to this side right here,
Yeah.
Now,
and then I'll head over back in here again.
Okay.
if I remember correctly, you did suss out behind these barrels. I think it was you.
I opened one barrel.
He just popped open a barrel.
Okay. So I want to kind of maneuver the barrels and look behind them against the wall, like if.
Okay,
If there's
so you're
any-
checking over there.
Yeah.
You're checking in the kind of makeshift sleep room. And then Kismet.
I will check in here again.
Okay.
In the water.
Yeah.
In the water? Okay.
And then I'm gonna double check that, and then I'll go up to this back wall over here.
Okay. Go ahead. Each of you give me an investigation check.
Okay. And the way I want to do mine is I want to start moving barrels and boxes.
Okay.
Yeah. 14.
Okay.
8.
4.
4. Okay. Unfortunately, you guys do not find anything in here.
Okay. None of this wall
You're
either.
moving the cots.
Area.
You checking around, you don't find anything.
Okay. So then, guys, I think it might be a different entrance. If there is more space, which we're assuming there
This is so weird. Can I then start going through the rest of the barrels and supplies there?
Okay. Yeah, you find more. Most of them appear to be liquid inside as you jostle them around. You find another one that also has apples in it. Grenton, go ahead and give me a perception check real quick.
12.
12? Okay. You do see that there is some dust piled up on the wall over there.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
And it looks weirdly kind of pushed out of the way, like it's piled up on one side.
Oh, like if a door was pushing it to a corner over and over and over again?
Could be.
Okay, so I pressed the wall a little.
Okay. And it moves in a little bit.
I yell, Val, get in here.
Start
Kismet
rushing.
already sees, hears what's going on, I guess. Kismet,
Yep.
look. I found a secret door, possibly.
Yep.
This
Put,
wall.
if you push in, it moved in about 2 inches. Just by pushing on it.
I'm super glad I asked about that wall back here, too. Okay, so I think this is a door. Should I go all the way through it, guys?
Do
Yeah.
you want me to do it
You
first?
should.
No, I
you
got
should
it.
go first.
I'll meat shield myself.
Okay.
Actually, before I do that, I
Mhm.
want to take 5 hit points back.
From your lay on hands?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
gonna-
So you touch yourself appropriately.
Appropriately.
He goes like this, like mommy style.
Yeah, so now I have some more hit points.
Rubbing.
Now he's
Okay.
a vampire dragon.
He goes like
Alright, and then I
Push it.
slowly start to kind of, yeah, I don't want to like shove it, but I'm,
All right. It moves over. You hear it kind of
I
very
wanna-
low rumble as it moves, not
okay.
echoing through.
Okay.
It seems to be on a maintained type of hinge.
Is it sliding or opening?
It's
like the door?
opening.
Okay, so when I get halfway,
Mm-hmm.
I want to kind of
Peek
peek
through?
and listen.
Okay.
Peek, look, and listen.
All right. Go ahead while I alter the map. You
Okay.
give me a perception check.
6.
6. All right. You do not hear anything, but what you see is a darkened corridor.
I found a secret entrance.
Sweet nectar.
I think this might be the way.
Do you know the way?
All right. I guess I'll go first.
I'm not.
So
Okay,
go
so the
second.
marching order is Grenton and
Val.
Val and Kismet.
Okay, you want me in the middle?
Hell no.
You don't want me in the middle?
All right.
Nope.
I
The
like
corridor you
Not
see
today.
cuts to your left or to your right.
Okay, I want to check for traps along the way
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
before I go all the way
Big
through.
money.
Investigation, you said?
Yes, sir.
14.
14. You do not find anything out of place.
Okay. Then I get to this and I kind of pew around the corner.
Okay.
What do I hear, see, smell?
All right.
I have a good sense of smell.
All right. As you peek around the corner, you see
And we got the
that it
cloaks on, right?
curves around.
Okay. I check for traps.
All right. Continuing on with that roll, you do not find anything.
Okay,
so
cool.
far.
So we do
So I'm
have
gonna
the
keep
cloaks
doing
on, right?
You didn't you say you took them? You didn't say you put them on.
I said I put them on,
I
but
thought we did put them on.
no. Okay, hey guys, put your
Oh, okay.
cloaks on.
Okay, so you guys are putting on your cloaks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does mine fit?
I mean,
An arm.
yeah, it's
There's short sleeve on me?
it's kind of like this, and the cloak goes down to about your calves.
Oh, perfect.
I mean,
I have a nice trench coat then.
If they ask, just tell them.
I whispered
Just
to
act,
Val,
yeah, just act casual.
man in a little coat.
With my tail sticking out.
Yeah.
At casual.
No, I mean, to be fair, so you can just tell them that you're new, and they haven't given you the proper size.
I'm new. Did that work?
Deception.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, then again, peering around this corner.
Are you guys keeping up with him or staying
Yeah,
back?
no, we're keeping up.
Okay. All right.
How dark is this hallway? Is it lit?
This is pitch black in here. The last bit of light from in here gets you to about
I have
the edge here.
I have pretend night vision though.
Yes. And you see a lot of black.
I have pretend dark vision. Do I see any light now in this
my god.
cool room of cool rooms?
Oh, I
There
can see.
is, you see one torch light seems to be flickering from this area, but this is all very, very dim. You can barely make out what's in here.
You hear that?
The first thing you feel is a cool breeze.
We can only barely make it.
As you can see in here, it is a large natural cavern carrying the faint scent of decaying flesh. There is a
Yummy.
crevasse that divides the cavern and is flanked by 2 stone columns. The
Are they decorative?
ceiling is 20 feet up in here, and there are 2 arced wooden bridges that traverse the crevasse.
Do I hear anything? Anybody moving around?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Can I?
Assist with me?
Too late.
10?
10? Okay. You don't hear anything. And roll again to make it a disadvantage because you can barely see in here.
Natural
No.
20?
So it will be the disadvantage.
So it was the
One.
disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, you don't see, you
I
can
still rolled a natural 20.
you can
That's
barely
okay.
you can barely see in here, you don't hear anything, you don't see anything.
Okay.
You're having a tough time with us today, right?
Not any more than usual.
Got it.
I turn and I say, I don't hear anything, and I don't see anything.
It's probably because it's dark.
All right,
So
I
just
move.
take a few steps
So far,
ahead.
I'm actually pretty
Aki.
well behaved, I thought.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's fair.
So I said, so far.
Yeah.
I move right behind him so I can leave enough space for Kismet to be right behind me too.
Well, I've always given Kismet a 5-foot space. Is that cool, Kismet? I feel like that's how you wanted it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should do that glowy thing on his shield so we can see.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's a
say,
good
Val,
idea.
you can barely see in here as well. Kismet, you can see okay, but not great. Everything right now is kind of grayscale for you.
Then I have to move ahead of Grenton one step, like 5 feet.
Okay, so you walk past Grenton and
Yeah, or
into
to the
ca-
side.
Couldn't you
So
just
I
tap
don't
his
blind the
shield?
rest.
Oh, yeah. I was
Yeah.
figuring that you do it on his shield.
Can you
since
do it
he's
on my
doing
shield? That would be tight.
I can actually.
You
I
can.
just if he's going first, that would make more sense.
So we'll
I could be a meat
actually
shield flashlight. Nice.
Do not mention meat and flashlights together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's bad meme territory at that point.
Memes.
It's a mean.
Don't meme us.
It's a meat flashlight. Okay. Anyway, so he has his shield out, and I'm gonna actually concentrate because normally I do it on my own stuff, and then I actually go ahead and just like make it like bright white.
Okay. So your shield now, the center portion of it emits a glow that illuminates 20 feet out brightly.
That's awesome.
And then another 20 feet past that is still very, very dim.
Dim. Okay. Cool. What do
You
I
can see very, very faintly that there is a very low burning torch up in this area.
There's a very low burning torch up in that area.
Okay.
Question, now that I have this, if I was close to somebody, would it be, like, if I turned to him on accident, is it blinding?
It's not blinding.
Okay, good. I don't want to accidentally, like, hey, where are we going?
No,
I don't know how to use this thing. I've never had it before.
Yeah, it's about as bright as a torch.
Okay, cool.
So, and
He's blind for a turn.
if it's not blinding this time, so I'll go ahead and do it on my shield too.
Okay,
So-
as soon as you put it on your shield, his goes out.
Oh.
And then I'm like, aw,
I'm like, I forgot about that. I never tried to do it twice.
man. I
All
like
right,
that.
so
Try again.
seeing that,
Are you guys done with the disco out there?
pa, 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 pa.
Okay. Grenton, I need you to give me a deception check real quick, please.
Uh-oh. That sounds deceiving. Ooh. That would be a 21.
21, alrighty. Okay. So your shield now lights up, his is now out.
I'll return it.
Alright, yours goes out, yours turns back on.
Yay!
So it's
like, all right,
big
this is
boop,
great.
big boop, big
Sweet.
Well,
You
if,
go ahead and give me a deception check, please.
if anybody was lurking around here, I'm sure they know that we're here now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can I see anybody? Uh-oh.
you need a what?
A deception check, please.
I'm a big flashlight. 6.
6? Okay.
What? Do I see anybody?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
Do
you
I
want
need
to
to
continue
roll
moving
for
forward?
perception? Okay. Sure. Yeah.
I like.
I'm like, Kismet, are you coming?
I'm waiting for my 2 flashing roadblocks to move.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that seem about right?
Alright. Kismet, go ahead and give me a deception check.
What in the world is over there in that corner that we keep deceiving? I'm so scared.
Deception.
Is it 3?
Is this a haunted house?
21.
Yeah,
21?
me too.
Okay.
Twinsies.
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys step into the room, you hear this kind of weird, whispering, gurgling voice in the cavern. And it says, "What is an attendant of Timora doing in here?"
Oops.
Not it.
I joined them in order to infiltrate them. See if there's anything else going on in the area since they have a shrine here.
Tell me more.
I step in front of him, by the way, as that happens.
Okay.
Just in case.
I just recently joined the area, so I apologize. I just came from Neverwinter.
Tell me of Neverwinter.
It's a big city with a lot of people and many secrets.
Secrets? What secrets have you?
Well, now, going through my background, I would know of all these like shortcuts and places to get and people that I would have to talk to in order to get certain things done, right? So I'm like, I'm just gonna tell him.
So as you're thinking of this, the mental pictures are flashing through your head real quick through your recollection, and the voice goes, "Alleyways,
Yeah.
contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Tell me more."
Do I recognize this voice?
Give me. You might give me an Arcana check.
And okay, I'll let him do that first.
That sounds promising.
5.
5. You have no earthly idea.
I ask out loud if he is a servant of Timora as well.
I am no servant.
So, since I didn't mention those things out loud, but I heard him mention it,
Yes.
can I connect the 2 dots that he's reading?
God, I hope so.
Like images or things that I'm thinking
That
about?
would be the only thing that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so doing that, can I start thinking of a fake image of the red brands kind of like with me on my side as we're trying to attack Grenton or something like that?
And as you do that, you can now see about 15 feet up on this column, kind of like latched into it with its claws, is this hulking, bestial, aberrant form, and this head peeks around. It has one large eye in the center of its face, and this kind of razor maw, and it just glares down at you with this cyclopean eye, and it says, "I see through you."
Damn it. Told to that. Boom! As soon as I hear that.
Okay.
Do we all see this thing, or can we just hear it from where we're standing?
That is a good question. That will happen in just a moment.
Okay.
I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I was gonna say, I hope we do, because I was about to
That is
throw a
a.
spear or a javelin.
He gets no bonus to that. So that is an 18.
Yeah, that definitely makes it. Gee.
God, if you didn't save, I'm running like hell.
As you do that, it just kind
Nice
of
knowing you.
cocks its head a little bit, and it just.
Guys,
All right.
Do we see it?
Initiative.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
yes, finally! Ah, you're me today.
Yeah, I'm rolling like Eddie.
Ouch. Oh, I felt that one.
I mean, I'll take it. I got a really good one today.
All right. So, starting with Kismet.
Damn it. 3.
All right.
Okay, I don't feel so bad.
Val.
19.
19.
All
Excellent.
right.
Should switch.
All right. And Grenton.
9.
9.
9.
Okay. So, right off the bat, I need you two to make perception checks.
20.
14.
14. You see it.
Okay.
You do not.
Okay.
So the first round of combat is surprise for you.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right. However, none of you beat its initiative.
Oh, there's a big surprise.
Yeah, right?
It's
Exactly.
All
initiative.
right. I need Val to make
It's
a
100.
Constitution
His
saving throw.
Charizard.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
right.
one of those.
100.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Constitution saving throw. 10.
10. Fortunately, not enough. You see this creature's eye glow, and you just feel this searing pain as you can see some of your flesh start to decay. And you take 3d6.
Oh my god. We should
That is 12 damage.
run.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
All right. The two of you in this moment see Val start to like shrivel, and these like rotting blisters start to form on his arms as he just kind of freezes in pain.
Do I recognize what's happening to me? Like, what kind of attack would it be?
You would recognize this as necrotic damage.
Yeah, because I've done that.
Yep.
Right.
It is going to, for its movement, kind of crawl a bit back, still staying 15 feet up on this column. And you can barely see the edge of its eye as it's still glaring down at you all. And Val, you're first up.
I will actually try to do Invoke Duplicity.
Okay.
That's my main action.
Alrighty.
And
So we now have a fake Val.
as an action, you create a
Don't
perfect.
have a mini for that.
Yeah.
You create a
we will have to
perfect.
fudge mini here.
Actually, where is that coin?
I have a Stephanie.
You know what?
my
Use the blue
I gave
kid.
the coin to you.
Actually,
I like it
yeah,
here.
we'll use
I have a
mini
Stephanie.
other campaign mini. right here.
Stephanie.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'll work.
Okay.
So it says,
And where does it appear?
it's an action you create a perfect illusion of yourself that lasts for 1 minute, so
Okay.
or until you lose your concentration. The illusion appears as an unoccupied space that you can see within 30 feet of you. So I'm gonna bring it right next to him. So if I'm here, 5, 10, 15, 20. He was right here, right?
But he's 15 feet up.
Okay. So, but I'll bring it right below him.
Right below him on the ground?
Right
Okay.
below him on the ground and like looking up.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the illusion 30 feet to a space you can see, but it must remain within 120 feet from you.
Does he control it? Does it animate and move?
So
It's his duplicate.
yeah, so as a bonus action, I can move it.
Okay.
Like it can actually like. Do
So you
stuff.
two all of a sudden see Val appear over there while he's still standing there. He just winks into existence.
Well, I'm not shocked because I know about this.
No, never.
He's never done this before.
Oh,
I've never done this before.
But then I'm like, what?
Yep.
Great. Now
What?
I have a headache.
So
If the strobe lighting wasn't enough,
Yeah, right.
I mean,
now we're seeing double.
What was in those?
I would have
bottles?
mentioned maybe that in my studies, before in Neverwinter, that I was trying to attempt or study something like this because
Yeah.
I've read in books.
He's still just taking a moment, like
Yeah,
going
like-
back and forth, having
Cool.
never seen this before.
was cool.
If he looks at me like that, I'm gonna wink at him.
I'm like, that's
All right.
cool.
So for your bonus action, you said you can move it?
That's fine.
Yes. So now, since I just put it right there, and that's my action, I can still see it if I step back here, right? Correct.
Does it have
Right
to be
into
a
the
sight?
hallway.
Yes, you can see through your duplicate's eyes, I believe.
It does not mention that. For the duration, you can cast spells as though you were in an illusion space, but you must use your own senses. So it's still 120 feet away from me.
Yep, so the duplicate is still there.
What I'm trying to say, if I move one step into the hallway, I'm still looking into the cavern itself.
You are, but you can no longer see the creature.
Yeah.
And that would be using.
I
your
just have to
senses.
see my
Yeah, you
my
can see
illusion.
your duplicate. Yes.
Okay.
Like you would be able to see the creature because you have to use your senses to see the target.
Okay, so I'll just stay.
Stay put?
Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'll stay put. Like, you guys got this.
Okay.
I'm like, you three have got
Four.
this.
Of us have things.
All right, Grenton.
Crap. So it's now behind the pillar?
Yes, you can still kind of see it has 3/4 cover
Okay.
from you, but it's still got its eye fixated on the three of you.
God, why is it my turn? There's not. So again, these actions are quick, but
Yep.
not enough to have a communication.
You could get out a sentence fragment. Each turn is the whole round occurs in a total of 6 seconds,
Okay.
and so each of your turns are basically divided by microseconds.
So he went right behind here, but I can see he's at 3/4 cover.
Yes.
But he's 15 feet up.
He is 15 feet up. Yes.
Do I see? What did he do? When
What did Val do?
No. What did the creature do when he just
You saw
teleported
its
this guy
eye
right next
glow.
to him? Uh-huh.
You saw Val tense up. And
After that.
After
So
that,
when
the
he
creature.
casted his guy across to here, is he focused on that? Like looking at like, what the heck? How did this guy
Can
teleport?
you even
can see it?
him though?
You did, as soon as Val reacted in pain, you looked up and you saw the glowing eye, and then you
Right.
saw it, the light of the eye go dim, but you can still see the creature.
Okay.
And then you saw it kind of
Just hide.
hide a little bit.
Gotcha.
That's badass.
It's really cool and scary. So what I want to do is, I want to. Can I have a javelin,
Okay.
at least a couple. Can I breathe on it fire and ignite it?
It is metal.
It's metal, the whole thing, not
Yeah.
even the handle and everything.
Yeah, the javelin is
the spear-
is about 4 feet in metal.
It's one of those spears that has like it's wooden. Is it a wooden spear?
The two spears you grabbed, yeah, it has a wooden shaft and a metal spike at the end of it.
Okay, so right before the metal spike, can I ignite the wooden handle like a match?
You would light it on fire,
Yeah, just the top part, like spitting on it since I'm a dragon.
Well, you breathe fire, you don't breathe napalm.
Right. Okay.
So you
would it be enough fire
You
to
would
ignite
warm
it?
it.
Okay.
The cat and then the background in the background.
Yeah.
And the spear doesn't have like one of those hanging talus thingies.
No, these
like,
were very simple spears.
Gotcha. Okay.
I like your attempts though.
I will say, it's good thinking.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to illuminate the area by
Just
throwing
get
the
in
spear
there.
over there. Yeah. Right. Fine. Let's
Yeah, I
just
mean,
fight
both
this
you
thing.
and Val have seen this thing. Kismet
Yeah.
knows something's up, he just hasn't seen what's going on yet.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to get out of here, but let's fight this thing. In what I can see right now and what I knew from where he hid, where do I think I would have to be able to see him? Can I see him from this
Well, let
vantage
me-
point?
Put him
Yeah.
where
Oh
he is.
my god.
Oh, jeez.
But he
15
is
feet.
15 feet up.
All right,
He
I got
is
We don't have a
beautiful.
phone.
That is a very gorgeous mini. thank
Oh,
you,
we
sir.
do not have a column. If I would have known that we needed a column, I
Gosh,
would've-
can you show that to the camera real quick?
I
Because that
would've,
looks insane.
that. What about all the columns?
We'll take a photo of it later.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because I really don't want to touch that thing. It's been fickle.
I mean, you can just
No.
like,
No. No. Folks, as a DM, never be afraid to say no to your table.
yeah. Okay.
All right. So I moved there,
Okay.
and I.
Okay. It still has a little bit, not as much cover. So you run across that
How about
bridge.
here.
Okay. I need you in this moment to make an investigation check very quickly.
That was like another constitution.
I thought it was a.
Oh God.
I thought he was going to throw a dexterity saving throw.
You said investigation.
Yes.
4.
4? Okay. As you put your weight on the bridge, it goes out from under you.
What?
So you are in the crevasse at this point.
What?
You impact, it's 20 feet down,
It's 5 feet down.
and you have taken 12 damage.
Are you dead?
No. Not yet.
What you two see is as he steps on, you see these two slip knots on the
Just
bridge
give out.
just pull out
Oh shit! I'm crying. That's so
as
funny.
the bridge was rigged to let go.
Okay. All
That's
right.
why I wanted to run.
You wanted to run?
Yo, yeah.
Did he ever say that?
I wanted to
Nope.
run.
Okay.
That's the only thing I wanted to do. I didn't want to fight at all.
I'm like, we really can't.
I wanted to
take
grab you and leave.
anywhere.
But I didn't know you still had health to walk.
We all fall everywhere.
I didn't even want to
The
fight.
agents of Timora they just spend their time in pits.
Oh my god.
So you impact at the bottom of the crevasse.
Do I get to take an action?
You
Still funny.
still technically have.
Like this?
Let me see here.
Like Peter Griffin.
You are laying prone, so it will cost the rest of your movement to stand up.
But question, was I actually laying prone when I fell?
Yes, you
Yeah.
impacted prone.
Okay.
For sure.
So, but you still have half your movement left, so you could finish your movement by standing,
Okay.
or you could lay there.
No, I'm gonna stand.
He's just gonna,
He's gonna lay there and
you know
go,
those moments where you
"Ow,"
fall and you're like,
Yeah, you're not hurt. You're just disappointed.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
the
both.
12 points of damage.
I'm both.
He-
I'm hurt and disappointed.
You take pride damage.
I'm like, oh shit, Jesus, really? Ooh. Oh.
Yep.
Right in the fields.
At least shit, lay down your spear.
So you still have an action.
What do I see?
You see rock walls. They don't look difficult to climb.
Are there any little ones around, like small little pebbles?
Oh, there's a lot of them down here.
Okay.
Actually, make a perception check for me.
Okay. 9. 10.
Okay.
That's not ours.
Down there, you do see something.
What do I see?
It looks like human remains
Okay, like
in the center of
Bones
the
and
crevasse.
stuff?
There. Yeah, there's just, it looks like torn clothes. The light down here,
Does it look like my future?
potentially.
That's no filter.
You scan it real quick with your shield, since you are the one with the light source,
Oh, great.
and it appears to be the remains of a human.
The flashlight
man.
went out too. It down.
I see. I look at it.
Okay.
It's like a bunch of light coming from the.
So I
Yeah,
grab one of
you
the
now see the light just sticking out of the crevasse.
I grab one of the pebbles and I put it in my pocket.
Okay. Alrighty then.
It's a reminder of all of the stupidity that I've been doing in this place.
Alright.
I
Well,
thought
we
he was
are.
at least gonna.
That's your action.
We are
Put a pebble on your.
It's not my
Kismet.
action.
Well,
What else are you doing?
Well, no. So I look up. What do I see up? I know it's 20 feet, but I don't see really anything at all. Or
It's a
bridge
earthen,
is gone.
It's a earthen crevasse. The bridge is hanging against this side. The bridge is completely intact, and you can see the two knots, just pieces of rope that were knotted, hanging loose.
okay, but the bridge is attached on this one side here,
It
hanging
is
down.
attached here.
Okay. Does it seem to be, as I'm running through this in my mind, it's now dangling 10 feet down in a 20-foot crevasse?
Yep.
So it's
10 feet off.
I can grab it.
Yes. For your action, you could jump up and grab it.
Okay.
But then your action would be that you're hanging from it. That's where your turn would end.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do that yet. But
Okay.
in my mind, I wanted to make sure. Like, does it
Okay.
look like something I could grab? Like, if it's right there, I mean, yes.
To kind of to bury the lead here, if you did that for your action,
I would
then
do
your
that.
movement would be to crawl out next turn, and you would still have an action available next turn, as opposed to spending your action climbing out.
No, I'm gonna wait.
man, if only a DM
Okay.
actually told us what to do, and people actually did.
Okay, so you're reserving your climbing out action for next turn.
Yes.
Okay. Then we are to Kismet.
Wait. Question.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Climbing is an action, not a movement.
To jump, I'm saying if you jump up and grab hold of it, you could spend your movement next turn to climb out, as opposed to your action.
So okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm hanging
Okay.
from the bridge.
Okay. So
Everybody's like, oh. He's like, here's the silver platter.
I'm making sure it wasn't me.
You know, I just want to tell the public, like,
okay.
this is one of those moments.
Yeah, this is.
Hi, I'm new.
This has been one of those moments. But yeah,
played
so
this
you
today.
jump. So you jump up, you grab hold of the bridge.
Yeah.
So that's where we will leave you on
Yes.
your turn. So we are now to Grenton, or I'm sorry, we are now to
We're
Kismet.
back at. All right.
I gotta go again.
Yeah. Double turn.
All right. So, just to recap real quick, because it's been about an hour.
I'm shining the shield up too, by the way.
So now there's two Vals. Grenton's in the pit,
Yes.
hanging by a rope,
Yes.
and I can't. I heard a nasty voice, but I still can't see this dude.
Correct. So yeah, actually, we are to your first turn. If you want to go ahead, give me a perception check, since you were surprised by everything that has just
I'm-
gone on.
In real life, I'm surprised by everything that just happened.
And there's a lot of light coming from out of the crevasse, by the way. There's tons of light coming out of it.
Wow, what did
5.
you roll?
Total of 5?
Yeah.
Okay. You are fairly sure there's something up on that column, but you are not quite sure yet exactly what's going on. But that is, unfortunately, since this is, you
Yeah.
are technically surprised, that is your turn.
That's my whole. I don't have
So-
no movement.
Not on a surprise turn.
Damn. Okay.
Surprise!
All right.
We don't want to say the real one.
I'll be back for another hour. Would that count as my short rest?
No. No.
Good try.
Unfortunately, not.
Good
Is that our
try.
new slogan?
After level 3 breaks.
Okay, so
I think I leveled into a
what the
cave.
creature's going to do is it is going to crawl around the top here, and it is going to make an athletics check here. Not quite as far as it wished it was going to make it. It leaps off, trying to get to Val,
Falls into the
hits the side of the crevasse, and is only able to scamper up.
Alright, do I see it now?
scamper up?
Yes, you clearly see this creature now,
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
and
I'm like,
Val, I
hey,
need
watch
you
out!
to make another Constitution saving throw.
It's been good knowing you guys.
I guess I saw that since I'm hanging
You
there.
saw
Like,
the shape fly overhead.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 17 on the dice.
With cool lighting.
That's 20
because my
total.
shield is glowing.
Modified 20.
Modified 20.
Nice.
So you see the creature's eye glow again, and you feel the magic start to try to inflict itself on you, but this time you dig deep and just push it off.
I just go like,
and no effect.
good.
This is the most.
The
useless
creature just
character
kind
I've
of
ever
cocks
played.
its head at you and just. And that's what it's got. So we are to Val.
Roll to beat my
Wow. Bonus action, I'm gonna move right to my illusion right behind him.
Okay.
You know what? You want me to grab his butt?
Can I use teleport?
Okay, so I'm actually gonna. Can I see the head or something, or of somebody hanging by the bridge right there? Can I see his head?
From that angle, you can see the end of the bridge, and you see his hands on it.
Okay, so I do see him.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Bless. It says you can bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. So
Okay.
I'm gonna bless all of us,
Okay.
and that's gonna give us a D4 additional. When you go to attack, you can add a 1D4,
Okay. I get a 1d4.
and that's one action.
And how long does Bless continue to...
So he's like,
Or is it one-time use only?
I'm sorry.
When you grant the D4 through the Bless,
That's
is it continual?
one. That's 1 minute.
Okay, so each time for the next minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here's the problem. Okay.
That was your action and your bonus
it's
action.
before the spell ends, so that's a one-time deal. But it can we don't have to use it immediately. It's
Okay, so it's banked for a minute until you use it the one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
you bless. It's 1 whole minute,
Right.
up to 1 minute.
right, and it says
You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, so a saving throw, before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to attack or saving throw.
So that lasts as long as the Bless lasts. It's not once.
that
It's
is
1 minute. Yeah.
amazing.
Well, I mean, it costs him his whole action to do, so...
Doesn't cost me mine. That is amazing.
Yes.
So
Clerics, folks.
Yay.
I wanna flavor-wise. I just wanted to like spend like a light going.
Okay,
like
so you
plumbing.
see this glowing light, and it has this... The light has a vaguely humanoid shape to it that seems to have its arms out. As you outstretch your arms, this little glowing center seems to have these outstretched arms to it as well, and then it arcs into all 3 of you.
That is badass. This guy's right behind me, right?
He
Right in
is
front of
right
you.
in front of you.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go to this corner right here,
Okay.
because I'm still keeping an
You know,
eye on him.
run to the corner. Okay.
From behind the rock.
I can,
He needs another meat shield.
but that was my action.
His is in the crevasse.
And bonus
I used my
action.
bonus action to move my creature, and I already moved.
Why couldn't you roll
That's-
higher than me?
So that's pretty much it.
All right, that's it. All right, so we are to Grenton.
Oh.
All right, so you want to climb out?
Goody goody gumdrops. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll cost you It'll cost you 10 feet of your 30 feet of movement to climb out on this side of the crevasse.
Okay, I am now out on this side of
Yes.
the crevasse. Okay, fantabulous. So I still have 20 feet of movement.
Yes, you do. And the crevasse is 10 feet wide. So
Oh, you gotta
that is an option for you.
He doesn't
Man, you gotta do it.
I'm gonna laugh.
No. I am going to. No.
Rob and I are today are like,
Yeah, we're on the level. But just do it.
I mean, we're gonna die here anyway.
I'm actually going to use lay on hands to give me the other 5 that I had.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so you gain an additional 5.
Is that like a bonus action or is that
Lay on hands, I believe, is a full action.
Yeah.
okay? So you heal yourself.
Yep.
Yep. And then,
So you gain 5 hit points. You still have 20 feet of movement.
yeah, so I'm going to move 5. 20. They really want me to jump and die.
You just gained 5 hit points back.
Cost me 12 in the hole. I'm over here.
Okay.
Actually, it's this one.
Yep.
Okay, I'm there.
Alrighty. So we are now to Kismet out of his shock and surprise.
I don't know. Now I'm pretty shocked and surprised that this giant thing is looking at me and a clerigram behind me. So,
That's fair.
yeah. Bonus action. Captain Slippery Fist.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
And where is it appearing?
Right?
Question: if this would you know how there's okay? So do we have this rule where we actually get advantage if we're attacking and our friend is opposite of it?
Flanking?
Yeah.
No, we're not playing with the variant rule
Okay.
of flanking.
Okay, just in case. Hey, all I can do is ask.
That is a fair question.
I forgot the name so quick. I was like, what? Because I never use it.
I'm actually going to put it right here behind his duplicate.
Okay.
Oof.
Because he has a 10-foot reach, so he can
Yep.
go
You
over it.
can reach over it.
You can go through it.
Oh, yeah. So,
Okay.
all right, and
All of a
that's
sudden, this splash of water and the tentacle comes arcing straight up. the tip of it pointing down, and
I'm gonna slap that bitch.
all right,
Captain Slippery Fist.
And that is a 16.
16 will hit.
Yeah. We did a thing.
Damage.
Finally,
job.
2 hours later, we did a thing.
Yeah, 2 hours later, I get to hit something for 5 damage.
5 damage. Alrighty.
It's
So
dead.
I'm super excited about that. So I'm
Okay.
gonna pull back, fire out another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Hopefully this one
Yay.
actually hits too.
Let's use dice today.
That is an 18.
18 will also hit.
Yes!
Alright, so
Thank
He's
God
been
we-
doing everything today.
Yeah,
10.
we brought him to.
Oh, are you adding the 1d4s?
Yes, this time I am.
Well, you didn't need it.
You've already rolled, but both hit anyways.
Yeah.
So don't need it. Is it for? It's for
It's
damage.
the cleric's job to remind everybody to roll their 1d4s less.
Shouldn't be, but it becomes that.
That is 8 damage.
8 damage. All right.
We're not also blessed.
All right. So the tentacle comes down, bashes it in the back. It kind of is pushed forward right into the Eldritch Blast. So it's just kind of being jostled about by the impacts,
He's
and it just looks.
Has he noticed that there's me right behind him?
And in this moment, no.
Alright, I think that's all I can do.
Do it. But
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No.
All right. So the creature is going to
not-
dart forward at Kismet.
Oh,
Of course, that's attack of opportunity
Yep.
for my
Let's see
doodad.
it.
And what about
and for your
from my from
glowy
my illusion? Does it
Since
have-
we have been ruling that tentacle as a creature, it was not there for the bless.
No.
No, he wants his illusion.
Does
to
my
attack
illusion
of
get an
opportunity.
attack of opportunity?
Does your I don't know exactly
I
how
don't
your
think
illusion
so.
works.
It doesn't actually mention.
Oh,
it.
okay.
It's not a physical being.
Yeah, it's an illusion. I just wasn't sure exactly
Yeah, it's fine.
how they.
You know, it's
22
22 will hit
yay.
for another 5.
for another 5. All right.
I swear I can play in this game.
It stumbles forward a little bit, but in its fury, it just launches itself at you.
Yeah, no, this is gonna hurt.
And the first attack is a 10,
Oh my
This
god,
is
it misses.
plans like pushing back.
but the second attack is a modified 20,
Miss.
and it starts to tear into you for 8 damage.
Jesus Christ.
As its claws just start raking across your armor.
I died.
David's
All right.
almost there.
That
Ow!
is its turn. We are to Val.
Okay. I'm actually gonna bonus action right behind him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna inflict one, but I want to do like I'm tickling him.
All right. I believe that's a
something.
saving throw or an attack roll.
That is actually make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach on a hit. The target takes 3d10 necrotic.
All
Like,
right.
hey Val, quick grab.
So
that.
you have to make a melee spell attack.
Yeah, plus my 1d4. Timora, please.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
Oh, shit, that's a crit!
Very nice.
That is a total 24 with a natural 20. Yes!
Damn.
Plus your spell attack.
Yes! That's okay, guys. I need dices here.
Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of dice for
That's
this one.
3d10, so I need.
You need
Fair.
6d10.
Jesus.
Here's 2.
Alright. Alright.
You can have one of the DM's 10s for that.
Alright, watch that thing roll 0.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah,
no.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
Well, it should. It has 10 zeros on it.
5. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, if it rolls a 0, that's 10. That's good.
I know, that's what I said. Watch it roll 0.
Lots of damage, all of it.
Timora, please.
Damn.
And now for the addition.
8,
Calculator.
12, 16, 26.
26 points of damage.
Okay. As you go, you have your duplicate come in and just start tickling it, and it's just goes, ah! But all of a sudden you just jolt right through it. And you see this black, almost like black flames, just crawl all over its body, just consume it entirely. And in all of your minds, you hear this sort of psychic scream. It sounds almost human as it just winks out and just this, and it just incinerates and then dusts.
Nice.
What?
Killed it. Hell yeah.
What? That's insane.
So initiative is over.
And we are now out of combat.
What?
advanced.
I checked this bridge.
Who's really hurt?
I am.
I am.
I'm hugely hurt.
How huge?
7.
Yeah, I got less than you.
Yeah, I'm halfway down.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Holy shit, that was intense.
11.
11. Do you see that this bridge is securely fastened?
I knew it. I
Okay.
knew it's always the furthest.
So I still like press
Gingerly,
it with my foot,
yeah. This one is solid.
and I'm like,
You're kind of like slowly moving over.
He's crawling.
and then I run over past giant slippery fist.
The
And I'm like,
tentacle.
hey guys, I'm here.
The tentacle's just like this.
Attack
Yeah.
of opportunity.
I'm like, hey,
Wow.
I'm back. I made it. What happened?
I can't believe it.
Just kidding.
It's just like it's freaking insane.
He got goosed.
I give a high five to my brother.
Then I extend my hand,
Mm-hmm.
go like close my fist, and then the duplicate disappears.
You see Val's duplicate. Just go. And it's gone.
You know, what I'll do is I'll make a clear.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Oh, that'd be tight.
Yeah, remember you still need. All right.
Wow.
I want to start scanning. Is there another one of these things here? Anything like
You
that?
give me a perception check while he is looking around. Kismet, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do light,
use a
so I
hit
can-
die.
Okay, so you cast light.
I cast light. This again.
Okay,
That
so
drops.
his shield goes out.
Yes. And then I just want
Start scanning the whole room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a hit die because I get hit pretty hard. Or is that
That's on a rest.
on a rest? All right. So in that case,
to. And investigation?
oh,
Perception.
Perception.
That is 12.
12. Okay. And then Grenton, what are you doing in this?
sorry, that was my mistake. I'm fine.
Spells that's you.
I forgot
Nothing
about my
for now.
temporary hit points that I had.
Um,
So instead of taking 8, I only took 3.
is there anything remaining of him?
Left you? No, you.
It is.
only on 3?
There is
No,
a
I only-
small
I
ash
add-
pile
Okay.
where it was standing.
I've
You still
only
you see
taken 3
Kismet
points of damage.
while he's looking around. You see Kismet kind of dusting himself off a little bit, but there are no solid remains of this thing.
So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recast the Phoenix Vigor on
Okay.
myself to give me back temporary hit points.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have anything to do.
Okay. All right. So with a 12,
That's 8. I have 8 temporary hit points.
okay, looking about, you see the cavern. Like I said, is seems to be a natural cavern down here, 20 feet high. The crevasse traverses the entire thing, and the crevasse seems to go kind of under the rock wall at this point. As you look around, you see that there is a passageway leading due south, but it is pitch black down that way. You see, as you get closer, you see that this opens up in this direction into what appears to be, you start to see a little bit of brick and mortar over here as well as over here. You see 2 more passageways here, and as you get closer, you can see that there's some more brick and mortar over here. How far over did you get?
Okay.
How far away from your allies did you stray?
So question, like I'm actually gonna. Is Grenton right by us again?
I'm right there.
Yeah, Grenton is right there. You are 10 feet from Grenton.
Okay, so I want to put my arms like on his shoulders, like my
Okay.
hands, and I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Barely.
And I'm like, and I look at Kismet. Do you think we should backtrack a little bit, take a short rest? Cause I'm exhausted. I'm bleeding. I have this small hole right here that I don't know what it's doing.
Your skin looks flaky. You need to moisturize.
I actually start going like,
You realize Phandelver's a drier climate than Neverwinter.
yeah.
You're used to the coastal air.
My scales don't like it.
I would say yes to a short rest,
Yeah.
Alright.
Agreed.
So
especially after that creepy thing.
I would like to actually point that and come back to this room right here and stay guard to that secret door because I know that
Let's
there's
go into
this
the
other
room here.
All right, so we move all
We
the
have
way
beds
back.
too.
Okay, so you guys are going to retreat to that storeroom with the cots?
Yes.
Okay. And
That's
what
a
is
signal.
up with this is only up for a minute,
Right.
so this is now gone.
So that is 2 of my 4 uses.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to take a short rest.
Yeah.
All right, so on a short rest, you regain your spell slots. If you need to spend hit dice, you can. If you have any left.
Yeah.
We had a total of 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I only used 1 the last time.
All right, so you could spend a hit die to regain some hit points.
I will do that.
So that's a D10 plus your
And I'm
Constitution.
like, is there a potion anywhere?
I don't have any potions.
Yes, there is.
May I use it?
It's no longer in the crevasse.
May I use it?
Of course, brother.
It's look, it's crap.
Here you go, brother.
So he hands you over a nice red potion. Looks something like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Jesus, that's actually really cool.
Except it's not full. I took a sip out of it just for 1 hit point or so. Just kidding.
All right, so I want to use it.
Use a little tongue to seal it.
I want to.
All right, so that is 2d4 plus 2
Yes.
hit points back to you.
Plus Constitution.
Yes.
12.
That's a
All
4.
right, so you regain 12 hit points.
It's during a long rest that I get that back.
I got 9 hit points back.
So you regain 9 hit points
That's
from the healing
amazing. I rolled a 10.
potion. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. We rested.
Okay, so you guys spend an hour recovering and recuperating.
Do I get my lay on hands notches back?
No.
I believe that is on a long
Oh,
rest.
it's on a long
That's
rest.
what I thought. Just throwing it out there.
I believe the paladin
Can certainly try, right?
I don't know of any paladin abilities off the top of my head that recharge on a short rest.
rest, right?
Should we?
Yeah, long rest.
Should we go and make sure that there's only one of those things there?
Oh God, I hope there's not more of those.
You got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, but I had the whole fiendish vigor thing going on. So.
I'm just glad I was able
I'm
to
good.
distract him while I was in the crevasse, falling around.
Yes, I mean that was well done, sir.
You know, for somebody that takes care of me and protects me while we're in the city, outside the city,
He's an urbanite.
I've
Yeah.
been very useless.
I feel like I've actually
This
been
is the worst
one.
character I've ever played.
That is
It's the
horrible.
most useless character I've ever had.
That is not true. You're my brother, and you're the best.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah, but
kind words.
What he said.
Kismet's over here like, I thought this guy was going to be really helpful and really
I mean,
tough.
He's super great at falling into shit.
Yeah.
He finds traps
I'm
like
very tough.
nobody else.
Yeah. At least I'm tough because I can just get demolished over and over and over and over by traps and enemies.
He's the perfect trap detector.
Yeah.
It's like the way
I found it!
the way he goes around. It's just like rolling.
Back up. Yep. I found another one.
Okay, so I would like to.
Guys, the bridge over there doesn't work.
Start moving out back
Okay.
towards
The
the.
bridge doesn't work.
That bridge doesn't work, guys.
Once I step out here,
Okay.
is there anybody in the room?
Still, you don't see anybody.
Okay, then I start going down. I don't know if anybody else is
Obviously,
following
I'm
me.
following.
Yeah, we're all like,
That's really
Okay.
far.
So your marching order is Val in front.
I'm in the behind.
Yep.
Middle.
Okay, and then
middle.
Kismet bring up the rear.
Yep.
Okay.
I am not going first.
All right. So did you relight your shield?
Yes.
Of course he did.
I got light.
Okay. So you don't immediately see anything. The breeze that you can now tell is coming out of this passageway down here. You see has blown all the ash that had been that creature
But I
away.
still see ash, right?
You see a little bit, yeah.
Not like it turned into ash just because he wanted to.
You have no indication that such a thing happened.
Okay. I'm actually gonna start moving forward,
Okay.
but I'm actually gonna try to step closer to this torch right here.
Okay. Well, as you get closer here, you see that this opens up. Into what looks to be a
Tons of
kind
chests.
of like storage area.
Full chest.
The area is still part of the natural cavern, but it's been reinforced by some brick and mortar that you can tell had been brought down here from the remains of the manor above you. And it has a very loose flagstone floor in here. There are several barrels that are stored against the walls, along with a number of empty crates, and there's a pile of straw for packing. And you see a couple of hammers, pry bars, and a bowl that has nails in it.
A what that has
A
nails?
bowl.
Oh, okay, a bowl of nails. Okay, so that's all we see there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna start rummaging through.
Okay.
See?
As you look around, everything here seems to have just been set down. Nothing seems to be organized really in any way. This appears to be where the Red Brands have been taking any stolen goods that they find and unpacking them and just going through inventories and whatnot. You see, like I said, everything's kind of opened up and just pushed up against the sides. What you do see to your right is that this goes, and you can see on this side hinges on a stone wall indicating another one of those secret doors.
All right. Perfect.
You want to dig around closer, or
I look for traps.
you look for traps? All right, give me an investigation check.
In what area are you checking for traps?
This area.
Oh, I'm already in
Yeah,
there.
while he's doing that, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna rummage through, see if I can find any loot.
Okay.
Anything worth taking.
All right. No, you kind of ruffle through the straw, and all the crates are opened. Inside of one of the crates, you find 30 beaver pelts kind of packed in here, like they just cracked it open and just set it down.
Got it.
Are you grabbing all of them?
How many can I hold?
I would say, well, what are you carrying? A backpack full of adventuring gear?
Yeah, I do have a backpack full of gear.
Okay.
And
You
a
could
ledger.
fit about 10 of them in there, but then this is pretty much as much as you could carry.
Right. And then I will take 5.
Okay.
Do I know what he found? Do I know what he found?
Like, there's a bunch
You
of...
see him taking these
beaver
pelts and shoving them in a backpack.
Right. So if I saw there another could be an escape route. We don't know. Whatever.
What else is there?
That's it. We already found everything.
Found a couple hammers, a bowl full of nails, and a couple of pry bars.
I want to grab one of the hammers.
Mhm.
I want to throw it and chuck it like towards this area. See if anybody comes out because of the noise. Shh.
All right, you chuck it over there.
Like I want to get to like right here and then just chuck it right towards this area, in between both ends.
Okay, make a perception check as it clatters up against the wall.
Because I don't like these guys, I've dumped their bowl of nails on the floor.
Okay,
7.
so there's a bunch of nails on the ground now.
He's like,
do we have...
With 7,
like,
you,
fuck this.
you hear the echoing
Screw those nails.
of the hammer impact issue further down through the cavern, but you don't hear anything else.
Okay.
The damn nails on the floor.
All right. Do I see this entrance right here?
Yes.
I look at them and like motion for them to follow me, and then I start.
I think he hurt his neck.
Okay, so he walks across the bridge. What are you two doing?
I'm
not staying here by myself.
I'm going to look at this door.
Okay, you're gonna look at that door?
Yeah.
All right.
Does it look like a door?
All right, hold on. All right, so Grenton, you walk over to the door.
I look at the door.
Okay, you can tell it's the same type of hidden door as the other one that you found.
Okay.
You can see that there's this kind of large metal rod that's implanted on this side of the door,
Right.
as the hinge that it pivots on.
Okay. I open it.
Okay, so you can find there's a very, very small latch that's on it, kind of just a simple pull latch. But you pull it open, and you see the armory that you guys had raided earlier.
I'm like, oh, this looks familiar. Sweet. Okay. And then I leave.
All right, so as you head back, so Kismet, as you walk across the bridge, all of a sudden there's this flash in your mind, and you see the eye of your patron.
Oh, okay. I
And
thought.
Oh, right.
You hear
I thought
the.
that damn nothing was coming
I know, me too. I went like, did you see my fear face?
Yo, I did, and it was delicious.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm scared.
Yeah,
A shock and grasp his butt.
you see the eye of your patron, and you can hear the voice, and it says, "Stop. Learn." And then, as quickly as it came, it's gone.
Fucking trying to learn. God damn it.
Learn harder. Sorry.
You see Kismet start walking across the bridge and just kind of stop for a second.
Do I kind of notice as I'm like walking towards him?
Yeah, you see him just kind of pause for a moment and stop, and he's just kind of looking around a little bit.
I ask him like, "Hey, are you okay? You good?"
Yeah, I get a little bit of a headache.
Okay.
I just look back. What's going on?
No,
He's
I,
not
I have
feeling
a headache from that light show you guys put on earlier.
Oh.
All the flashing light and stuff.
You're prone to migraines. Got it.
Well, I'm sensitive.
All right.
All right.
Val,
so
what do you do?
So Val, you're just waiting for them to catch up to you?
Well, I'm gonna get off the bridge because we've had bad luck with bridges so far today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I try to peek on the first corridor.
Okay. So you see the corridor comes to a bend.
Okay. I'm like, I just look back and I say, "Are you guys ready?"
I'm like, sure am. And I come over here and I say, after you, Grenton.
All right. So I go and move right. I move to right here.
I assessed, is the bridge still as sturdy as it was a minute ago?
Yes, the bridge looks
Okay.
fine. Your two
I get about
compatriots
halfway.
crossed it with no problem.
I get halfway and I'm like, just in case, because I love bridges apparently now.
Yeah. Well, and they love
They
you,
love
sir.
me.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you see a set of stairs that descend
You want me to
down
go first?
I'm not going first.
down the corridor, and you see that there's a door here to your left, and the hallway moves to the right.
Okay. I don't see any movement or anything.
Nope,
Right.
you don't. You don't see anybody there. Nothing's moving.
Do you have
All
a
right.
blinky shield on?
So I wanted to descend the stairs this way. When I like tap the stairs to make sure that it can hold weight as I go step by
Okay.
step.
The stairs feel solid, but go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Are they made out of wood?
No, this is all stone in here. Starting about this point, it becomes the same cellar construction that you had found earlier.
That's a 6.
Do I smell any traps?
No, it's 6.
This stairs are solid flagstone stone underneath your feet. It's handling your weight fine, but you don't see anything else.
Okay. So I continue 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, right?
Okay. Yep. As you get down to the bottom, you can't hear exactly what's being said, but you do hear raised voices in common through the door. The occasional laughing and some slight clink.
Based on my background, can I notice how many people I'm listening to?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. I got 21.
Okay. 21, you distinctly hear 4 different voices.
Okay, so you want to stop and I go like there's 4.
Okay.
I know what he means. Because we're brothers.
Okay. Kismet, are you still...
I kind of whisper to Kismet that
Okay.
what I relay it back. I'm like, hey, I think he hears 4 people.
Okay.
Oh, goody.
I take a few steps stealthily now, go up the stairs again to try to talk to Kismet.
All right. Give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Super advantage.
Oh, I can see it from here. It's beautiful.
That's total 3.
Total of 3. Okay.
A lot of stuff.
So I go up.
Hey, guys!
His shield bashes against the wall.
So I want to quickly tell Kismet, you see that door right there? There's 4 guys. Can you put your tentacle and as soon as it opens, or somebody opens it, just tries to like hit someone?
Open it with your tentacle.
I don't see a door because I'm not in the hallway.
Okay, but I'm telling you, there's a door down the stairs
Can
to the
your
left.
tentacle
All
open
right,
it?
so the door over here, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
Open with your tentacle.
I mean,
And I'm halfway out of usage. I don't want to use it unless...
okay, so if that's the case, no problem.
Well, I mean, I got my spell slots back. All right, I can put it there.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna go back here,
Okay.
like, and do I hear anything on that other door? Like, I'm like this.
Give me a perception check.
Perception is 17.
17. You put your ear to it and you hear a sound in there. You're not quite sure what it is. You kind of take a moment and listen, and it sounds almost like bubbling.
To be honest, I think that we should do this side first.
So you're telling me like
Hold off on the left side. We should go to our right.
All right.
So northbound,
So,
because there
I
seems
can-
to be less room from what we've noticed from over here. There's
I
less
see what
room.
you're saying. So I'll go ahead and then I'll be like, okay, and I like carefully try to open the door behind me.
Okay. All right. It has just a simple latch on it, so you just turn the latch and just push it in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he dies.
Maybe.
Thunder wave.
Died opening the door. The door swings open, knocked you unconscious.
Alrighty. So as you slowly push open the door, what you see is that this room appears to be a wizard's workshop. There is a rat scurrying across the floor and quickly darts under the large work table in the center of the room.
I try to do towards the end of the rat
Okay.
because I get scared. Like I was like jumping, like ah.
Okay. The rat has to make a.
Nothing's crawling.
Yeah. The rat rolls.
So on edge.
That is in. We even have stats for the rat in this book. It does. I know there's no way it has a +6 to this, so no, it fails.
Okay.
It crits.
So it goes.
And yeah, so you just bang out, all of a sudden the rat just.
Well, I could just do it like obviously exit point.
Okay, so you're just pointing
Yeah,
at
I'm
him this
just
time?
pointing at it.
Okay.
This time.
You expect to see the rat either fall over or explode or something, but the rat winks out of existence.
Jesus.
Wow. What?
That was weird. I just go like,
What's weird?
We don't know what's going on.
so I step in.
Do I see like a flashy light that he does?
So I step
Okay.
in and I motion for them to like.
Okay. You see Val point. You do hear the does the spell always make a sound?
So let's read that. It says, "Toll the dead."
I think it's
I
internal.
thought it's a light.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
says,
it's
and the sound of Dolores' bells fills the air around it for a moment.
Yep. So you guys hear the iron bell toll of Toll the Dead
Okay.
issue through.
So
I'll go.
Oh, yeah, we're just
And I rush in right after, like, come on, let's go.
Yeah. So you go rushing in after him?
No.
Yeah,
Or
I
you-
do because I know what that sound means.
Okay. All right.
And then,
I'll be in the corner.
yeah, I rush in because as his brother, I would have been like, "What in the world's going on?"
Okay, so
What
the
happened
three of
in
you
here?
rush in. There's nobody in here. As
No.
you take a kind of quick view,
What the
you
hell
just
was that
close the
about?
door.
Can I close, like,
Okay.
like,
All right, you close the door, and as you look around, you see that there's a large work table in the center of the room, full of alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. That some of them are still going. And this is was making the bubbling sound that you heard through the door. All there's steam coming off of some of them. Bookshelves are crowded with parchment and rather strange-looking tomes in this room.
Alright, so I take out almost everything that is inside my bag, except for my rope,
Okay.
rations.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna put it on the floor, and I'm gonna put as many tomes as I can in my bag.
Okay. You see that the books are not written in common. What languages do you speak?
All of them, common and infernal.
Common and Infernal? Okay. You have no idea. The writing seems to be done primarily at hard angles, but you have no idea what writing this is.
can I, like, look at it real quick?
Take
Is
this
it my way?
Take them and put them in my bag.
Okay. What language?
Like, right before, like, when he was scanning, I just want to, like, look in.
Okay.
Common and Dwarvish.
It is in Dwarvish.
Oh, shit. Hey, wait.
I speak Dwarvish.
All the one that you see him like shoving into his bag says the Journal of Urman.
Journal Orman. And I tell him, like, hey, that's what that says right there in the corner.
Like, you can read this?
Yep.
yeah.
How long would it take for him to teach me how to read Dwarvish?
Jesus.
A long time, like
Like a long rest. Gotcha.
like a long rest over a couple of months.
Well, I'm saying that in downtime, like
To
short
pick up
rests.
another language.
Yeah, I just want to start learning little by little.
Okay.
If you'll teach
Yeah.
Like keywords?
Yeah.
We can talk about it later.
Well, you can start. I mean, not here, but yes, over time you can we'll figure out a way for you to learn Dwarvish.
I want to tell them both exactly what I'm sorry that my tails just went out. My Toll of the Dead, but I saw a rat. I got scared. I just like pointed at it, and I just I don't. But
I laugh. It
But-
makes sense.
yeah, you're laughing, but I just saw it like blink out of existence.
What?
It didn't explode or anything. It just like bloop, disappeared.
You did that?
I mean, normally it's just like.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, good job.
Yeah, this is a
We're
fun
on camera.
times.
Fist bump me.
And then yeah,
Fist bump. Jesus.
I got you.
Apologize.
Thank you.
I was like,
How many books and scrolls
Leave me
and stuff
hanging on camera.
do I nab?
There is a pile of notes that are written in common with various citations written on them. It's sort of a loose collection of names and locations. Scanning the rest of the books that you see, you see that they are all books referring to local history.
Anything that's
anything on the Lost
Like
Mines
the-
of Phandelver that we're looking for?
No, I mean there is no book that says the Lost Mine of Phandelver.
Yeah, but is there anything that's like mining or like mountain region nearby or something about secrets or something?
One
like
of the books does say Phandelver's Pact on it.
I'm actually gonna take that one.
Okay.
It's like here, like make sure that. Well, actually, I'll put it in my.
Okay, so you take that one.
I'll take just that one.
I'm
Okay.
looking for anything that would resemble possibly a spell book, a grimoire,
A grimoire.
or any kind of notes with experiments that he may be doing.
You do find that in some of the citation papers, you do see hastily scribbled notes with a lot of things crossed off on them. Do you take a moment to like read through here?
Yeah, just
Because this would take you guys a couple of minutes
I know.
to go.
I want to see if
yeah,
there's
just
any potions.
super
in
quick
it.
because I'm trying to get the information for my patron.
Okay.
So anything that I can grab now that I can read over later on.
Okay.
And I want to look for potions.
Okay. So the two of you are doing that. What are you doing, Greg?
I want to look at the walls, see if there's any traps or secret hidden doors or anything
Okay.
like that.
You give me an investigation check. So you guys spend about 2-3 minutes quickly flipping through everything. What it looks like is whomever's workshop this is has been trying to brew potions of invisibility, according to the notes. It doesn't show that
That's scary.
they have. It doesn't indicate like there's not one like circle that this works. Like nothing like that. It looks like this is mostly a list of failed experiments. There, you do find a collection of mostly empty vials and bottles, but you do find 3 vials. One labeled mercury, one labeled dragon bile,
Sorry.
and one labeled powdered nightshade.
I say I have plenty of that middle one.
Powdered
That can
nightshade.
replenish.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 16, by the way.
Okay. You do not find anything as far as a trap or anything like that,
Or any
but
hidden doors.
no hidden doors, no anything like that. What you do, go ahead quick, give me a perception check real quick.
9.
9. You did hear a slight thud noise, but you weren't able to discern exactly what direction it came from.
Okay. I heard a thud noise.
Where from?
I have no idea. I just heard a thud noise.
For inventory sake.
So you, if you're
I mean, it could just be like a sorted book. I just need to know how many.
you find
So I can
6
do-
books that he tells you are kind of history books. You grab
The
the
Phandelver
7th
Pact.
one that is that says on the front Phandelver's Pact.
I don't want any history books. I don't need that.
Okay.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Okay. Yeah. there are no grimoires or anything that even looks like a spell book in here. These look like reference books.
All right. Well, then I'll take the notes
Okay.
and you said there's a list of names.
There were a list of recipes, and there were some local names of what look like locations.
Location.
One because on the list you did see Phandelver. You did see written down Cragmaw hideout. You did see another one listed Thunder Tree. You did see, and this was just on a list with things crossed through them. Another one said Cragmaw Castle.
Cragmaw Sea. I'm like, son of a bitch. Is that crossed out or is that circled or anything?
Everything is just kind of has just a kind of a tick through it.
Right. Like I show it to these guys. I'm like, look, there's a bunch of locations. Cragmaw Castle would be Cragmaw Sea.
Give me an insight check while you're going through all of this.
And while he's saying that, can I start looking around, see if there's a map parchment?
Give me an investigation check.
I don't know where the thud came from, but do I know if it was in the room or out of the room? Like on the other side of the wall?
You more felt it than heard it, and so which is why you're not able to discern a location.
Natural
Felt
20.
it.
Okay.
Okay, natural 20. You get the sense that whomever was writing these notes seemed to be looking for something and was crossing things off.
I got a 7 in perception. So, looking for a map, remember?
Investigation, not perception.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's a 4.
4? Okay. You don't find any maps in here at all. Just more notes kind of strewn up kind of in the corners of the room with you find some crumpled paper with even more notes with stuff just crossed through it. Whoever was in here was furiously doing a lot of alchemical research and location research.
Okay. So knowing that and remembering what he told me about the thumb, I'm like, I go back to him. Where were you standing when that happened?
Right there. And I felt it more so than I heard it.
So can I go exactly to the location that he was standing and just started like looking around?
Okay. Yeah, everything feels solid. You don't see anything out of place.
Okay. Oh, that's odd.
Yeah.
And
Now, you said I felt it. Is it like I felt it touch me or it was like inside of me?
wait, did you see?
You more felt it through the floor.
Okay.
As if there was a distant, something heavy in the distance moved.
Moved or fell?
Yeah.
Okay. So it felt like almost the floor shook from something large.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't feel it
Either falling
10,
or...
15 feet behind him.
No. It was very, very subtle. He barely, because he was on the other side of the room from you.
Right, I just didn't know. I mean, if it came from back here, if I would have felt it.
No.
Like, well, I didn't feel anything over here, so it'd have to be coming from the opposite direction.
I stomp where I'm at, just to kind of like, if I felt it come shaking the floor, I kind of like...
You slam your foot and you ever so slightly crack one of the field stones that the floor is made out of, but it's solid. It's packed earth underneath it.
Okay.
The ground feels solid.
kind of start
say
looking
oops.
at the wall, just like knowing that he's found 2 secret doors out
Yeah,
nowhere.
go ahead, give me an investigation check.
Well, that's what I just did.
Yeah, he didn't find anything.
Oh, so I waste my time.
No, what did you? But you're checking as well.
That is 7.
7. Solid walls and wooden door.
Oh,
so there's a door.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a door there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, if there's a door,
That's why.
I thought there was a secret door.
okay. Sorry, we
That's
kind
why I
of
was
missed
like,
that there was
why
a
isn't
door
there
there.
a secret door there? I'm thinking there might be a secret, because there's a wooden door there.
Anyway, so I go and listen
I was
to
about
the
to say,
door.
honestly, I can't remember if I said that there was a door there because I'm
I can't
looking
see
now,
it.
realizing the paper's half covering it. Yes, there is another door. To this.
Oh, wow! Look
So
at that
what
door
would
that
you-
disappeared.
I'm like, hey guys, there's a door.
So you know what? In that instance, we can rewind some things if you want.
No,
Since that's total DM error.
no,
so-
it's completely fine because he's like, okay, let's try the door then.
So then I listen at the door instead of
Yeah.
seeking out hidden doors if there's already a door.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage. We'll give you
We'll
the
appreciate that.
yeah. That's the DM fuck up right there.
You said
Everybody's
perception? 17?
17. You hear another more distant thud
Which distance?
coming from this direction.
Crap. Okay, there's maybe something big on the other side.
I step up front. I'm like, excuse me. I start opening the door slightly.
Okay, so do you like push it open a crack? You push it open all the way?
I crack first.
Okay. You see it's a well-lit room in there. You see, just kind of peeking in, you see drapes hanging in this room of scarlet cloth. But I mean, you only got the door open like that much.
And I go like,
Sounds
you
fancy.
guys ready? I do like a thumbs up kind of thing. I go,
right here, and I say, I'm ready.
And then I start opening.
Okay, so you open the door all the way, and I'm on you. You push open the door and see a bedchamber. The drapes line all the walls. This, for being an old room, seems to be decked out in more regal attire.
Fancy.
There's an actual nice bed in here. There's also a small writing desk with a matching chair, and there's a wooden chest in front of the bed here at the foot.
So I go in.
And then also what you can see is a half-shut hidden door.
Oh, I think somebody. I want to run straight through, straight to that door,
Okay.
and I want to peek see if I see anybody.
Okay. You look through, you don't see anybody, but you can see there's another secret door
I knew it. God, I knew it.
pushed open here.
Fuck! I think somebody just got away.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to House of Crit presents The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Join us next time as the adventure continues. If you like our content, please like, share, and comment. For more House of Crit, you can join us at houseofcrit.com and on our YouTube channel. Click on the links in the description below for more Dungeons & Dragons content, and be sure to check out Behind the Screen, a roundtable discussion featuring the Dungeon Masters of House of Crit.